Should you go to college? Keep watching, and I try to give you my opinion about going to college. And if you don't follow me on Instagram, you can follow me at shopify.now. Also, I have a link in bio if you want resources at www.shopifystoreblueprint.com. Now listen, a lot of people right now, young people, thinking, should I go to college? Now situation is ever changing with coronavirus and things like that, so certain things seem uncertain. We're of course gonna go back to normal, but it's gonna be a new normal. It's never gonna be same world that we been just a few months ago. So listen, I try to be as honest as I can. I know a lot of people, what they do, they have their own agenda. So when they speak about something, they don't take into consideration other people's view. And I try to take as many views as I can and be very objective. So it's no secret that college education is a must, especially for people that are gonna be pilots, doctors. Hey, I want to be honest with you. I don't want to be go into a surgery where somebody who operates on me gonna be self-taught, right? I want a surgeon with education, with residency, 12 years education or more. Sometimes actually when I choose surgeons or doctors, I go with to doctors, not just with good education, but a lot of experience. Now, obviously, I don't want, when I go fly, I don't want to a pilot that operate in the airplane just self-taught, So there are professions that you absolutely must to go to college. Now, remember what Gary Vee says. Does it make you happy? If this is something you want to be a pilot, this is your dream, right? Or you want to be a doctor. Or there is other, it's not just these two professions, there are other professions. Now, if you just want to make money, I don't think going to college is a way to go. At least there is alternative, right? So college, as we know, it takes many years. Your dedication takes everything, and also then unless your parents able to pay for you right away, then you end up with a college loan that you need to pay back, right? So now consider that. Do you want to get a diploma that you don't even know if it's gonna be helping you much or not, and end up with, I don't know, 30, 40, 50, $100,000 in loans, student loans that you must pay back? So that's a question, right? So now let's talk about parents just for a short while. I think Gary Vee talks about it, and he goes into great length that basically parents put pressure on kids to go to college because it make them, the parents, feel good. And if they talk to other guys that, hey, I sent my college to this, my kid to this college, or I sent my college to Ivy League and everything like that. So for their ego, maybe it's good, but is it good for you? And then kids, because you stay with your parents pay for your rent or your expenses. You don't want to go against your parents because in your mind you make them unhappy and you have to stay together with your parents. We have those human feelings. But here is the situation. You have to do what is right for you, and if they have parents, you can talk to your parents and hopefully they will understand. In this situation, economic situation we are facing right now, and the rapid transformation from bricks to clicks, we had this transformation even a year ago on Black Friday. I think more people shop online and they spend more money online than in physical store. But now with coronavirus, when people want to stay in the comfort of their home and shop, obviously it's going to be transformed into online shopping. You can take advantage of that. I mean, you could be just a consumer, order an item from Amazon for personal use. There's nothing wrong with that. I order all the time items from Amazon. Or you can decide to become a player in this game and put your name on the map. Now, there is a learning curve. You can learn how to make money online by having your own profitable store. And now Shopify has this opportunity. With coronavirus, due to coronavirus, they used to have only 2 weeks free trial, but now they have 90 days, 3 months. And honestly, 3 months is enough time for you to actually build your store, and a good store. But there is a learning curve, and you need to know how, because even in e-commerce, people selling online, a lot of people fail. It's not because of, competition may be stronger now, but people just don't know what they're doing. And like in any other business, e-commerce is no different. You're gonna fail if you don't know what you're doing. So I do have resources for you and to help you to decide what you're gonna do in life. I know that I'm followed by a lot of young people, and I could be your dad. I'm 53, but I want to give you advice, maybe not to replace your parents. Not, your parents deserve respect because they're your parents. I mean, they done best for you. I hope. Of course, it wasn't the case in my life. I grew up in Ukraine with very dysfunctional family. My father had been an alcoholic and things like that. A lot of people drinking in that part of the world and kind of have dysfunctional family. So I'm no special in that sense. But anyway, enough about me. So if you want just to take a look now when you stay at home, maybe schools are closed, or maybe your college have distant education now. So just click on the link in bio, like I said, www.shopifystoreblueprint.com, and go and look at my beginner guide for Shopify, how to make money with Shopify. And then register for my webinar. Webinar is 2 hours. Webinar, pretty heavy stuff, pretty valuable information, but it starts every 15 minutes. Register and watch, and you will find how you can make money online. It's something that's gonna be very valuable. No matter what you do in life, knowing most people made money in life by selling, right? So know how to sell correctly will help you a lot. And no matter if you're gonna be continuing all your life in this area, or maybe you switch your profession, this knowledge of how to sell yourself, how to sell online, how to create successful Facebook ads will help not only you but people around you. Today I had a message from a person said, I want to help restaurant in this store that went out of business to set up Facebook advertising. And I said, yeah, you can do with my tutorial, because in my tutorial, of course, I share my success, how I generated $277,000 in my Shopify store. And like for some people, 277K, it's like nothing to sniff at. But remember, I'm a 53 years old immigrant to this country, to the United States from Ukraine. So for me, it was life-changing. I made more money than all my people in Ukraine combined, all history of my family. So, of course, you know that I don't have rented Lamborghini. I call what it is. I never sugarcoat anything. I want to be honest with you. And the most importantly, I want to impact your life. The reason every time I take phone, not just to sell my tutorials, obviously I have to sell something. I'm just like everybody else, but what I don't do like everybody else, I don't see you as a MasterCard or Visa. You can, regardless, if that Vic, I'm not in position to get your tutorial, but let me ask you a question. I will ask you, the question that you ask, I will answer that question truthfully and with competition. So direct message me on Instagram at shopify.now. Follow me. If you know anyone, like your friends or your loved ones, maybe staying at home now, young or maybe not so young. I call internet is the equal opportunity employer, right? It doesn't discriminate on your age or where you came from, poor family like myself, or maybe a wealthy family, but you don't want to depend on your parents. Sometimes you just need just one friendly advice, it takes you completely to a different direction and better direction. Feel free. I'm not going to put any pressure on you to buy anything. I just give you friendly reply to your question. Of course, check, like I said, my guide, watch my webinar. When you watch my webinar, you will know how to ask more specific question, and of course, more specific questions deserve more specific answers. But I'm here for you. The only time I don't answer when I'm asleep. All question, please, I'm waiting. Check out my LinkedIn tutorial and consider, you have the whole life ahead of yourself. So don't sign for college till you're 100% sure, because then you're gonna be not happy in life. I want you to be happy in life. And hey, e-commerce not for everyone, but give it a chance and see if you can learn something that will benefit your life later. I hope you stay safe and healthy, and I talk to you later.